Hey there, my name is Ethan Cortez, and what? Huh? How am I doing? Well, that's kind of a weird thing to ask, don't you think? Well, if you really must know. It's kind of been rough, but I've been surviving. I'm done with that though. Well, not the living, and breathing, and being a part of this world surviving. No, don't want to give you the wrong idea. But more so the walking around, miles upon miles, looting this and that place, setting up camp here and there. I'm tired of that, man. Honestly, I'm really sick of it. It's beneath me now. If I'm being frank, these damn zombies are everywhere now. It's getting worse. Moving around place to place like this is just dangerous. I haven't encountered another survivor and I couldn't tell you how long, man. It's just time I find a spot to try and fortify and call my own. Will it work? Who knows? But I can't keep doing this anymore. That's for sure. You hang tight, mi amigo. We will find out together soon enough. Greetings! It is I, snipermanelevenonine, and today we are here with a video of Survivalist Invisible Strain again. Another video. It's been a long time, guys, since I've played. I know a lot of you have been requesting a new video of Survivalist. Well, guess what? We're here now with our new character, Ethan Cortez. And as you've seen from the intro, Ethan was a carpenter before the apocalypse. And, you know, he's been traveling alone, wandering the wastes, fighting zombies. He's had a rough time, and now it's early spring. He's looking to try to find somewhere to settle down and start a settlement. And with that being said, we're going to wander on in, and by the way, we're only playing with white strain zombies only. That is it. White strain only. No other strains. Invisible strain is turned off because, guys, come on. White strain is too hard. It's already bad enough as it is. Speaking of which, we got some right there. One right there. So anyway, Ethan's no stranger to the zombie day. We already got a couple of settlements. I'm kind of wanting to go ahead and come over here and check these out. We're going to come give these settlements a look and see what they are. Well, I can already tell you, listen to the music, look at the freaking spikes. These are raiders. We don't want no part of that. And there's another settlement way over there on the other side of this settlement here. I don't want to deal with that right now. Because, oh, look, you can already tell. Look at the decoration over there. You see that? Yeah, that's a giblet cage, or whatever that is. We got two sets of raiders right here. And then we have another infected. She's a cripple. We have another zombie right there. So this is already, we're dealing with zombies like crazy here. We're going to try to get around these things. And before we go any further, now that's a sprinter right there. That's one we need to be concerned about. But anyway, I'm going to give you guys a quick look at my stats. So just kind of show you what's going on. Our fitness is 2. We got 1 hand-to-hand, 2 construction, and constitution. So, yeah, you might say that Ethan's not exactly, you know, by that construction skill, he's not exactly the best. But you know what? It's good enough for what we're going to need. Also, all we have is a tent, a axe, and a toolbox to our name currently. But without further ado, we're going to go and try to find some loot. I see a house over in the distance. Across the river, looks like a cabin, a lone cabin. Ethan spots it standing out in the middle of nowhere. As he sees a zombie over there. Hey, zombie. Stay away, zombie. Anyway. Uh-oh. 2 zombies. I almost got spotted. Let's not. Let's get in the trees and make our way to that cabin so we don't get murdered. Alright, guys. The cabin is through these trees. Town. Oh, so this is a town, apparently. Okay, so it's not a cabin. There's a house here, but there's a car here. Water, excellent. I gotta be real. I kinda like to fix up a car. And offhand, I kind of forget. Ooh, a bow. See, there's a lot of good stuff here. A lot of good stuff here that I really want to use. But I gotta remember, I don't have a backpack yet. Ooh, another tent. This tent, a medium tent bag is 5 pounds. I'm gonna drop this one. And obviously we're going to trade it. We're going to trade the tents because a bigger tent is better. Bigger is better in that sense. Now, obviously this is a town. We're not going to be here this long. We're going to just try to find some loot. Hopefully something of value. A Molotov right off the rip. That would be extremely useful. And then a soda can. And then, yeah, that's literally it as of right now. I can't just go taking a bunch of stuff. Oh, we got a sleeper agent. We got a sleeper zombie over there. Okay, we're really going to have to watch. Alright, listen, listen. Be cool, guys. Be cool. You can't see me. Gasoline and a vehicle part. See, that vehicle part. We're going to have to remember that because I'm obviously going to try and get a car. As soon as possible, I'd like to get a car. Because, I mean... If you guys watch my live streams, they're extremely helpful. They're amazing. I love how well they work. Alright, so I've managed to sneak around a couple of these sleeper zombies on the outskirts of town. And there's some buildings here that I want to take a look at if we can manage to get up to them without being seen. Because as you see right there, we got a couple playing dead right there. And if you're a new player to the game, hold on. We have something going on here. Oh, someone's being attacked. Alright, well, they're a distraction. They're going to come in here. Nothing. Oh, fitness. That's fantastic. Alright. Before they die, we need to get out of here. Oh, and I think they were refugees. I couldn't tell. But Ethan realizes that, you know, this is a bad situation. And he needs to leave. Town is just not where we need to be. So we're going to we're going to go further. Ooh, we got a zombie there. Looking right at us. Okay. Oh, it's a cripple. I'm not too concerned. Its legs are broken. I'm not concerned. No, okay, I'm not going to lie. I am concerned. I am actually but I'm not as concerned. If that one spots us, I'm not even worried about it. We're going to come down over here and see what's going on at this house down here. So the bright side about those people being mauled to death is it seems that they've drawn most of the zombies away from the areas that we need. So thank you. Thank you for your sacrifice. Maybe I've spoken too soon. There's one right there. Are you crippled? No, she's a sprinter. She's a full-fledged sprinter, dude. She's just standing there. I don't like this. All right, guys. We might have to get our first zombie kill here. We're going to. I wish I had a bottle so I could get her out of here. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, 1 second. She's walking away. She's walking towards the house we wanted. So far, I'm not going to speak too soon. There's another sleeper zombie. So far, she's the only zombie that I'm seeing. But then these sleeper zombies here are the problem. Let me come in here. Gun store. Man. Okay, alright, listen. Ooh, is she coming around the backside? She sure is. She heard us. She heard us. And if we go out front, we might get spotted. Oh. What if we come out the front? There is a sleeper zombie, but it's way over there. It might not hear us. Let's try it. Alright, we're coming out the front. Okay. Oh my god. She's at the back of the gun store and we get to loot this house anyway. Win. Alright, we're in. Backpack. Oh my god, that's huge. And 9 cans of food. Sci-fi novel. Extra water. And some wood. We have space for that. One wood is all we have room for. That's okay. That's okay. Alright. And you know what? I might be getting greedy. We're going to hop over here and check this truck out. Oh my god, a radio. I gotta drop some food. Huge. Alright, we're leaving. We're leaving while the getting's good. I'm not risking it. I am not risking it. We have a medium tent. We're getting cold. We need to start a fire somewhere, but that's another problem. We don't have a knife. That is a problem. Okay. We're going to have to find some matches. All right, guys. So I kind of chickened out, and the town that we came from is back that way. But I found a friendly settlement right here, and they have campfire that they're probably going to let us use. Howdy, stranger. What can I do for you? She says. I'm here to trade. All right, convince someone to join the community. I am not not poaching people. What's your name? Maria. Friendly Eagle Collective. Who's in charge here? Alright, well that's really nice. Okay, we're gonna come by this fire. We're gonna sit by the... Whoa. Okay, we're gonna sit by the fire, and we're just gonna relax. We're gonna warm up, and then we're gonna make our way back out into the world tomorrow morning and try to find us a place to base. Alright, guys. Morning time has come. And we're gonna try and trade with the trader and see if they have matches or anything. They got a piece of flint. I don't think I'm willing. I don't know. Flint, you can find it on the ground, but you know what? Where's our gold? We have 2 gold. So yeah, you know what? I'll buy the flint. Yeah, I'll confirm that. And then I'm going to sell you. Let's see. I'll keep the bow because, you know, we have 0 bow experience whatsoever. But I will keep it. I'll keep it because you just never know. And because we might find somebody that will need it or that can use it. And also, we were attacked last night by these zombies. And I'm going to go ahead and do the traditional scummy thing of going to the NPC's base and just you know, taking arrows and stuff out of zombies because it's one of the easiest ways to get ammunition for your bows in the beginning. Is just go to a friendly NPC outpost, let them kill zombies, and then that's that. I mean, what is this? Oh, we got a tower. A bandage in there. I'll take that. All right, now today's agenda. Ethan decides that he's going to try and find a place to set up camp, and our problem, however, still remains. We have a piece of flint. Now we need a knife. So we know where our town is. It's dangerous, but we know where our town is. Now we're going to focus on base building. We're going to set up an area that we can call home and run back to, because I mean, it makes the game just that much harder if you don't have a place to call home. Ooh, we have another town this way. I'm getting distracted. We're going to go find a place to call home. Alright, guys. So, I don't know how you feel about this, but here, look. We're at the edge of the map, okay? I found a hill. And those of you who've been watching me for a long time, when it comes to Survivalist Invisible Strain, you all know me by now. I like building at the edge of the map. And I also like building on top of a hill. Because I'm one of those people that likes the whole Castle on the Hill-esque base. Because, I mean, it's great. You know, there's only certain ways you can be attacked from. And, you know, you can shoot down at the enemy. I think you have the high ground. It just makes everything easier. So, I found this hill. And, yeah, farming's going to be a little difficult. But, like I said, you know, we're going to do the whole house up on the hill thing. And eventually, our town, you know, we can have crops and stuff down there below. And all that. But I think I like this hill a lot. And here's another thing. Water isn't terribly far away. I mean, the river probably flows through here. We can make our little trips down here. And look at this. It's just perfect. So really, realistically, we could easily wall this off. And look, there's a little entryway up here. We could put a gate right there. I'm already having plans here. And then look, there's only one way in. Or like there's a couple ways in. And then we could literally make one gate, and that'd be the only way in if we want. So, I think I'm actually going to base here. So, I'm going to go ahead and place our tent down. Now, the question is, where exactly do we want to place our tent right here in the beginning? Well, I'm kind of thinking about it, because look, if you look here, you can walk down here, and we can kind of hide off back here a little bit, if we want. But, I don't know. I'm thinking about up here, I want to be able to see the threats coming. And we are going to do something back there eventually. I kind of like that little hideaway area. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. We're going to do something with that. But I think I'm going to place my tent right here, on this little stoop. This is where we're going to unpack our tent. Let's see here. Already feels like home. Already feels like home. Now, the problem is, though, there are a couple zombies around here. There's one over there. We got one over there, down there. So, we're going to have to fight for this area. It's not going to be easy. So, now we get to the part of the video where we see some combat. Oh, dude, I want to fast forward so he sets up a tent, but I know as soon as I do, one's going to come charging at me. Alright, come on. He's coming back this way. You're going to wait for me to have the tent almost set up, and you're going to attack me, aren't you? That's exactly what's about to happen. There's two. Ooh, man. I hope they can't see me up here. No, they shouldn't. No, they shouldn't be able to see me. Well, until that happened, awesome. Great! Thanks, game! Thanks! I figured the tent would pop up in front of me, and then, oh, they definitely can't see me now, but it throws me to the edge? Oh my god. Okay. Alright, well, it's about to get real. It's about to get real. It's about to get real. Alright, I can't waste my energy. You didn't even jump at me to make it easy? Oh no. Oh no. I cannot be down here. Alright, his legs are crippled. I'm not concerned about him anymore. But your friend's here. Okay, it doesn't look like your friend's hurt. But I'm not going to back myself into that corner. I want to be able to run if I have to. Ethan knows that if you back yourself into a corner, you're a goner. He's seen others die that way. And he doesn't want to be one of them. Alright, let's see here. You gotta watch the cripples, man, because if they sneak up on you, that could be the end game for you, honestly. See, that's the problem, man, is they get close together like that. You're down. When they're close together like this, they're dangerous. Alright. That's one. Alright, there's two. We did it. First two zombie kills of many. Alright. The fight for the hill. You know, I thought that was going to go a lot smoother than what it did, but thanks, Tent, you almost got me killed. Alright, and there's one more still yet, so let's go ahead and store a bunch of our stuff and prepare to fight the other one. And let's see here, the bandage we'll keep on us. We'll keep 1 can of food on us. You know, because, you know, people get hungry, right? We need it. We need the food. That fitness magazine is coming in clutch. It's definitely helping. And until we use the toolbox, we'll put it in here. We'll put it in the tent until we use it. That just makes sense, taking up extra space, along with the wood. On today's agenda, we've already established where we want our base to be, but now we need to secure it, and then we need to go get a knife. First, we're going to take this guy out. Thank you so much. I love when they do that. It just makes my job so much easier. Check the map, make sure no one else heard that. Obviously, whoa, ho ho. Yeah, you can't get too complacent with these guys, or they'll do something like that out of the pocket. Oh, we got another one. All right, we have another one over there. That one appears to be crippled as well. Okay. That's good. That's good. Alright, alright. Can't let him get too close. I'm hoping to get this guy killed before the element goes up. I also can't tire myself out too fast either. But yeah, if you guys are new to the game, fitness is definitely, it's where it's at. You gotta have a fitness level, and your hand-to-hand has to use it as well. It does wonders for you. Alright, he's down. I'm just glad that we didn't have multiple freaking sprinters. That would have made this a freaking nightmare, honestly. You don't understand the amount of fear comes with it when you have multiple white strain sprinters come running at you at the same time. It's a fear like no other, honestly. Okay, alright, now that that's done, let's store the vodka. Our inventory is open and clear. We're going to make our way, because there is a town over this way. There's a town this way that I seen over there. So we're going to make our way there and see if we can find a knife so we can get a campfire going, because as you can see, we're already getting cold. Worst case scenario, we go back to the friendly community and warm up by their fire. What's in here? Chips, a shovel. We are going to need a shovel. We're going to need one. And yeah, no, this house was garbage. Not going to lie. It was pretty disappointing. My thing is, I have a theory that we have a higher chance to find matches or something, at least, in this place over here. Hopefully a knife, preferably. Matches, you know, they only go so far. Nah, we're to the point of no return. We're gonna have to go back to that community. We're getting too cold. Alright. Man, that community's over there. There's another community over here. Well, now we just have to hope that we're at the mercy of the game at this point. We're gonna have to hope that they're friendly. And if they're not, we're going to have to let them rob us. Oh. Do we have any gold? I have 3 gold. Alright, well. We met some raiders. We're going to have to let them rob us. Otherwise, it's death. It's death for us. Man, this sucks. Alright, sure. Perhaps, I don't want any trouble. Take my gold. Perfect. It's a couple gold. I'm not concerned about it. I'm more concerned about our survival. Alright, Ethan begrudgingly gave over the little bit of gold he had to these guys because he knows that without them, or at least without their heat, he was not going to make it. So now we're going to wait our time out here and then go back to the town and attempt to loot tomorrow morning. Okay, so I had something very dumb happen. I'm leaving the looter base, and as you see, we're injured. They decided to shoot me after I gave them gold. I sat there by the campfire, minding my own business, and they shot at me. And look, hey, there's a body out here. No way. So, there's a dead guy out here. What? They don't see it happening. I think this is one of their community members. I'm stealing everything. Oh my god. You know what? Whatever. Oh, my stealth. You know what? Strip. I don't need that on right now. I will wear the helmet. I will wear minus fitness. Nah, I can't have that right now. Well, we got some supplies. Whatever. But yeah, dude, they just turned on me. They straight up turned on me. I don't understand how or why AI was janky there, but whatever. I found one of their dead community members. I'm assuming it's one of them. I hope it is. Because I grave robbed them. You know, it's kind of like revenge. But hey, what is this? Oh, this is the mall. Please, let's look. Oh, the mall is open. Hopefully we can make a comeback. So we've already made all of our gold back instantly. There's a shotgun, which is nice. And I already have a vendetta against those people. So Ethan Cortez already has a vendetta against people. He's already made enemies, not even intentionally. I mean, they're looters. What do you expect? Alright. Sports store. No knife in the sports store? Nothing? Another tent. We got a soda, and that's as good as it gets right there. I like the 5 sight. We are going to wear that. We're not going to wear the armor right now. We don't really need it. What? I'm fatigued. I over encumbered? Oh, I'm over encumbered. Alright, we gotta drop some pistol ammo. There we go. We're good now. Alright, let's exit out the right. I believe you can find matches in the trash can too. So we're gonna search these trash cans, and at the very least, we can get some bottles for distraction. You know, throw some glass bottles. Okay, there's a glass bottle in there. Glass bottle in there. There's a rag in that trash can. There's a zombie. I don't know what way it's walking. That's my problem. What way is it walking? I don't know. I can't tell. You know what? Let's chill in this house. Alright, we're gonna hide in here. And we still didn't find anything we need. Fantastic. And we found a pistol though, but that's not what I need right now. We have no way to currently fill up our water bottles, so we're going to exchange our empty water bottles for these filled ones. Because, yeah, and then an extra can of food. We are almost at our encumbrance limit. And hopefully being in this house will keep us from being too cold to be exposed to the elements. We're going to chill in here for a while. And there's another building over here I want to check out. Hopefully one of these buildings will have a knife or something. Like, that looks like a restaurant. Hopefully you would think a restaurant would have a knife, right? Ideally. We're going to the restaurant. Please have a knife. Please have a knife. So I can leave this town. It's got 30 matches, dude. Oh my god, 30 matches. This is huge. Oh, you know, no, I have to drop something else. I have to take all these matches. The pipe. Don't need it right now. And then the food. And then the cooking. And then the alcohol for bribery. And then a bowl. Drinking bowl, yes. And then, okay, alright. We'll come back. And then, I'm just constantly trying to take everything. Alright, well, we don't have a knife, but we have matches. So we now have a way to warm ourselves up. At the bare minimum. What is this? I might be getting greedy here, but there's another house here. Way off away from everything else. We're gonna check it out. Okay. 3 sodas. You know, what a disappointment. Honestly. We're gonna make our way back to the base now. And build a fire so we don't freeze to death. Alright guys, we're back. As you see, I have a waypoint here to make sure we don't lose where we live. We are on the verge of freezing to death. Alright, right. I have to put all this stuff in here. All this amazing gear that I found. Just dump it all in this tent. Give us that. Alright, we're building a campfire now. Before we die. Let's build it right here in front of the tent. As one would. Yes. And now, light that fire. Standing in the fire. Light it while I'm standing in it. Fantastic. Let's sit here. Ethan Cortez sits by the fire, breathing a sigh of relief, as now he can stand on his own 2 feet, finally. Trying to recover from his wounds from the looters, and preparing for the next step of his plan, which is walling himself in, and, you never know, potentially finding other survivors to join him and his cause. This is going to be the end of the first video, guys. I hope to see you again in the next one. Thank you all for watching and giving me the opportunity to entertain you. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoy this video, please be sure to snipe that like button, subscribe, and comment down below so the algo gods will share this video to other people like yourself. And, you know, share this video with your friends if you think they'd like this gameplay. Share this video with your friends. It would greatly appreciate it. I'd greatly appreciate it, and it would help grow the channel. And if you guys really like the content and you want to help the channel's growth, be sure to drop a thanks if you're willing, or go over to Ko-Fi and donate over there. And I also have a Discord server, which I'm also going to be putting in the description below. So if you want to join the Discord chat, join us over there. And with that being said, everybody, I will see you all in the next video. Peace!